Yararara, yararara. Ah, gee, gosh golly, everyone, actually. Um, yeah, thank you all for coming in. Fuck, I just copied the thing. And of course, the edit button is not where I need it to be. God damn it. Okay, there we go. So, where are we? What are we doing? Who am I? What the heck's going on? Dementia song starts to play. Okay. Hi Zaga, gotowi here, how are you? Hope everything is going. Oh, Sasha and the combination wrench. That's what you were humming. It wasn't actually. It had so. I don't remember the title, but it's like it was something similar. Or what? Maybe was it? Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So, folks, here's Ramin, our demon. Now as I'm looking at him, he kind of looks like Warlock, but he is not a Warlock. God no. He is a sage. He is a sage. Is there a written Russian song? Oh, I see. Okay. I think it's like USSR song, I suppose. So work out of the window. I don't want it. No. Now I'm chilling. So. Sul. Sul. Okay, so what is the next character? The second one of the last two characters that we need to make. A male angel shadow. You'd be like, Dear child, please come here for a slap. He'd be like, dear Lord, protect me from not using my hand to slap the shit out of him. Bruh. D&D Shadow class. I need to see how Shadow class looks like. Oh, so it's like a wizard. No. Okay, I guess I'm going to use this. It's like, I think it's like a monsters thing, but yeah. Alrighty. That reverse. Okay. You sure the shirt is a good idea? The what? Skirt. Oh. Read again. Yeah, the skirt. Sorry. Actually, all sages had it like that. Like very long skirt kind of thing. It was like covering their feet and they were dragging it on the floor. That's how all sages were portrayed on the reference photos I was looking at. Like literally one after another. Very few had like a tunic with loose pants. So I don't know, I've just went with something like that, more appealing. He looks like he could help in the thing, so I guess the skirt would be fitting. I'm not sure what else could be working for it. But dear lord, he actually looks like a freaking warlock. So, now, to the angel shadow. We know how angels are looking. Because we have in our roster an angel already. Right? We already have in our roster an angel. Is it boy or girl? Boy. Him? It's a boy. It's a guy. Male. And Shadow is going to be a male. There are two guys and one girl. The Dark Angel, a guy. It's going to be a guy too. So yeah, because we want like 10 girls, 10 guys. Perfectly balanced are all things should be, right? So it's 50-50. Surprisingly, I've weirdly opened I not even expecting that and not even thinking about it. I wasn't thinking. I've opened a gate to make it possible for shipping every single character, because it's always going to create a pair, like a traditional pair, kinda. But actually, it's also, yeah, like no matter how you look at it, because it's also 5-on-5, right? If you think about it. So the shipping can go crazy here. Gee, I wasn't even like counting that out, and I've managed to do it. So yeah. Am I too late or too soon? You're just perfectly, Rylan. Perfectly on time. So yeah. The girl, Rosa, has two guys. So yeah. What was that? Okay. So Rosa summoned two guys, a demon and an angel, and she got them to do tasks for her. Checked pirate software stream, has almost 4K viewer count, only one message per 4 to 5 sec. I says that viewbot crackdown will reach him too. I mean, you know, if he's been knowing for mangling with his statistics, so I wouldn't be shocked that those 4K views are not really true. Like, maybe when he was popular, but now I think he's viewbotting to get that 4K viewer count, you know what I mean? Good, because timing has been trolling me lately. I arrived at a live stream surprise, it just ended cringe. It's alright. It's alright. The last 4 to 5 days he has fixed 3.7 always. Yeah, that's like view botting. It stinks of view botting. It's too suspicious that he has the same fixed amount always. Actually, I'm thinking of making the angel looking a bit feminine, if that makes sense. Let me bring up the other angel that we have in our ratio. Nathaniel. So, let me see. Nathaniel? Is the angel a man? Yes. Androgynous? No, more like just giving him like feminine face and stuff. Like Nathaniel is dark too. God damn it. Oh yeah, the wings are going to grow from the lower back, kind of like from the, like, more or less from the like stomach area of the spine, kind of like this. And he's always like, you know, like he has. Oh, so Griffith. Yeah, kinda like Griffith. Yeah. Kinda like that. So just like feminine, you know, pretty boy face because it's an angel, but he's actually more going to be a shadow. So he's going to be like an assassin splint. You know? What should I know? You can make your job easier by just giving him those Diablo angelhood and make the whole face black with maybe some glowing eyes. Oh. But we already established how the angels are looking. Why would he look differently from Nathaniel? I mean, it could work this way, though. I mean, just the clothing. I mean, I was about to like cover most of his head and give him the hood anyway, so I suppose that is going to work. The cultist look, kinda, yeah. Because like I want to make it like obvious that he is going to be an angel and the other one is a demon, but I want to make it like as if both of their worlds got flipped, you know, because of Rosa. She's a witch. Let's remember that she's a witch, and I think witches wouldn't be, you know, the kind ones actually. Well, kind ones, you know. She could be mean, but I think, you know, she would live in an area where angel seen everything and devil also seen everything, so kind of like their views got shifted. But still the demon, you know, he's a sage, right? He didn't become like a paladin or anything, he's just a sage. So instead of like, oh, he's more like a lawful evil. An angel became like, you know, kind of like evil. Or maybe, I don't know what alignment a vigilante would be. I'm thinking like making him a vigilante. Okay. I'm just going to hide that part. And that. Yeah, kind of like giving him the cultist look. Muto in school, yep. Today Muto in school. Sag. She was kind of stressed out over coming back. Getting smarter is good, yeah. Yeah. But also, like, you know, it depends on the teacher, because you might just be getting stressed out and you not learning anything. So that's counterintuitive. The key ingredient is to get smart. If the teacher is not giving anything to make you smarter, then it's kind of a waste of time and your nerves, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe you know everything already and you're not stressing out because you know those things, and all you do is just, you know, attending it to get the paper. Like, more, I mean, I'm not sure if that's exactly what I'm going to do, but definitely there's going to be some stuff I'm going to be looking for, to be fair. In most schools, teachers is there to show what to learn, not to teach. No. Teacher means to someone who teaches, right? If the teacher doesn't teach, that means it's shitty teacher. Like, sure, it can show what to learn, but it's most likely like the only method, like this method applies to be good only in practical knowledge. Like it shows you what to learn practically, but you still need to be taught the basics, right? The stuff, and the even impractical things, they have to kind of like look over you. That's why we don't call them teachers anymore here after elementary and gymnasium. I see. Over here we have to. Or, well, on universities there are professors. Try to call a professor a teacher here and they are going to fail you just for that one word. We call them presenter professor. I see. But professor is supposed to be like still supposed to be a teacher by my dictionary. Presenter fits much better if they are not teaching you anything, because they present to you what you should learn. Right? That's a way better name for it. I think the hood is too big. I've always sucked at making hoods. So it goes like this and like this. Also, we call a university rooms as presentation room instead of classroom. I see. That's actually clever way of naming it. It fits much better. Hi Hitori, got to be here. How are you? Hoping how's going? Also, Izu decided to step down as a Vtuber. How are you? How's it going? Sorry, I forgot that's you were saying. It's okay. So yeah, Izu decided to she has a lot of her plays, doesn't she? Yeah, she does. Izu has all of her stuff. I might draw today, maybe. I see. I mean, she still wants to be creative and keep her channel as a creative outlet, but she's been feeling very pressured and stressed out over her channel and that she's not doing any content. She just decided to ignore it. I've been craving. Well, go ahead, draw. Fulfill the craving. So Izu is not, you know, she's just going to stream when she'll feel like it. So it doesn't mean... I was thinking about doing a weekly game dev stream so I can force myself to do it at least once a week. You know, that's how I've been, like... Here's the thing, when I started streaming, I finished my school. I wanted to do I wanted to do YouTube a lot of times. Like, I felt like this is it, right? Like, this is my outlet. Not only creative, but also kind of like way for me to still express myself. It was like COVID. Izumi? Yep, Izumi. And yeah, I've actually sat down and I was feeling that I'm being burnout, right? I've been drawing a lot, and before I even started streaming, I was sitting down and I was drawing the entire day. Like straight up. I wasn't playing any games, I was just sitting and drawing. It was, you know, when I was thinking about hitting the art classes. I know she's busy. Yeah, she is. But sooner or later I had to, you know, finally stop dreaming of becoming a huge streamer and, you know, just doing whatever. And this is how I've kind of kept myself on it. I was still doing stuff. I was working, I was coming back, and I've always had, you know, that thing. I was streaming, right? It was really good for me. And I can tell you that it really pushed me to being, pushed me to keep at it with drawing. Because, you know, as I've mentioned, it wasn't necessarily working the best for me, the way how it was. I wish to be a big creator. I mean, it would be cool to be a big creator, have a large community, people just, you know, spending time together. I would strongly mod it though, like it would be highly moderated to ensure that everyone... Let someone else have a chance. I have already had my time in the spotlight. Did you? I mean, you know what? I have to say that it's not really that easy being in a spotlight. But what do you mean by being in a spotlight? Were you on the level to earn on it and sustain yourself from the streams? See, being in the spotlight is kind of relative. And how long? Yeah. And how long? So I've been streaming now for 5 years. Around the same amount of time that Izumi has been streaming for. Still makes me mad I don't get my gold award anymore. They canceled the order. I see. So basically I've had this thing going on. I'm talking about my old channel. It's okay, it's okay. So basically, a lot of stuff I was doing, you know, was strongly connected with... I'm sorry, I'm getting knocked out of what I'm saying because of my dog is barking outside of my doors. It's difficult to focus. So it's like louder than my thoughts. I hope you don't hear it. So basically the main idea is that I was genuinely wanting to... I was just streaming because I wanted to be, you know, because I wanted to be huge when I was starting. But it kind of like with art, I've got, you know, blessed with the, you know, with the wisdom that, hey, why? You know, and it kind of became my hobby. So it's good to make it hobbystically. It really helps you to focus on stuff, on your projects. That's what that's what I was trying to say this entire time. So yeah, just sit down, do whatever you want. if it's drawing or coding or whatever, it's really good because it keeps you going, you know? Like, I've noticed that this is exactly what I'm lacking, and I could do much more progress if I would stream everything I'm doing. Much more. So yeah, I'm just... what? I just bought. So yeah, I'm just, you know, streaming. I don't do the anniversaries. I've already had my 5th year anniversary, by the way. I've already had it. It was on G. It was this month, actually. 12? Or something like that? So yeah. I'm starting to yawn, that's not a good sign. I have to say that my work is like, you know, it allows me to quickly skip the day, but I have this issue where I'm like, you know, it's office job, but I'm walking out of the office and I feel like I've been lifting the entire day. So that's like, you know, the weirdest thing, actually. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's... I kind of don't know how to really go about it. Like, I want to focus everything around the face being hidden, like what you Zega mentioned. But on the same time, I'm kind of like a bit blah. Like, I want to keep at it with some stuff that, for example, Tuna does. And I hate drawing hoods. Hi Bonnie, got to here. How are you? Hope how's it going? I think this is the first time you're on, so hope you find a coffee corner here. How are you? Hi, hi. How are we doing? Nice art, thank you. Just got an SOS work. It's an email. I screwed up my account. Please fix it. From an email not belonging to any of our users. God damn. That's so... yeah. Help, I've clicked so... That's exactly like, help, I've clicked something and everything disappeared kind of thing. Nothing works. Yeah. Send a response, sir, this is Wendy. Man, if I would work at it like a, you know, tech support company like this, for example, that would like receive literally, you know, stuff like that, and I would be leaving, I would be literally just writing responses like that. Please help for exactly emails like this. You want fries with that? Sir, this is Wendy. It used to be a joke. We had an user who was like technical analphabet, trying to double click images in browser and stuff, who used to tell this. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like my blood boiled a little hearing this. Oh my god, imagine. The type of person who clicks on the "you are the 1 millionth visitor" stuff. Motherfucker. And not even old? That's even worse. Like, I understand that, you know, people could live under, you know, a little bit because, like, I don't know, they lived from poor family or had very strict parents who were not allowing them to use PC at all, and got him or her a phone that could only be used for like calls because it was like old phone that couldn't even have games. Probably taken from like a cabinet that was, you know, holding all of the old quote-unquote technical stuff from, most likely from like late 90s, early 2000s. Like, come on, over time you are learning those things. Like, you have more and more connection to the PC, for God's sake. Like, schools are now teaching how to use computers and other stuff. Like, god damn. Like, our primary schools were holding, in my times, and those were like early 2000s, my school was teaching how to protect yourself online. And like, we've had classes where we could just go wherever. And basically whenever we had like an ad that was, you know, looking like that, we were like told for what advertisements we should be looking for, and like whoever was finding it, then we were talking about those ads. I know 40-50-year-olds not having computer at home, not using internet. If I ask what they do in free time, they say they just watch TV. I mean, my brother's ex was a technical analphabet that was kind of like that. You could ask her what she does in the free time and she was like, oh, I'm just, I'm using my phone. She was literally chronically on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. She was just constantly on social medias like this. And when you've asked her about like anything, literally anything to do on PC, she had no idea how to do that. She was losing the freaking mouse cursor. She was my age, by the way. She was losing mouse cursor. Mine was very bad with the electronics or tech, but even she has computation browsing the web. Yeah, like my mom doesn't use the PCs, right? But doesn't use PCs even though she has a laptop bot. She claims that something's not working there, but I've checked, everything worked fine last time I've checked, so I don't know where does that come from. I think she just doesn't want to use PC at all. She inherits my laptops. Yeah, I don't have laptops though, and my mom doesn't want to have a PC. I was trying to talk with her about this, like, hey, maybe I just get you like a PC. You can get one really cheap. That would be good enough for what you need. Just slamming in some Windows 11 and just getting her a browser, probably Brave. So, you know, she wouldn't feel lost on the internet with all these stuff. My mom travels a lot. Let her a very sturdy T14. I mean, my mom doesn't really... my mom just sits, watches... watches TV, sits on her phone or sleeps. Or just does, like, you know, house chores, more or less. At least things that she doesn't pass on to me. That's like what she does. Mine is always somewhere. Oh, I see. Don't know how she has money for that. Ah, gee. You think so? I mean, she doesn't have a job or she didn't inherit any money? She's pensioner? Oh. That would... My guess would depend on what kind of pension, how the pension is being calculated, because, for example, over here you can calculate that if you are... That's why she has so much free time. I see. So basically, if over here, if you work X amount of years with the... and she's taking care of old people. A side gig? I see. I see. I mean, those can pay really well. Especially side gigs. And now imagine she had a client who like wrote off everything to her because the kids never really visited them, etc. Yeah, she took care of a German grant, might pay relatively good, yeah. Exactly. Man, 3 days before end of my contract, we will see. Still no information about my contract extension. That system is so bad. Which system? I mean, you still have to work until 7 years now. It's like literally you have to be 70 years to go on a pension. And basically, it depends how much you are earning because it's calculating. If you have a contract, you have the contract until they fire you. And they have to tell you 1 to 3 months before, except if you give them reason to fire instantly. Over here you have like a contract, you have like several different contracts, which is like, they can give you permanent contract, of course, but they can also give you a contract for 3 months, for a year. So yeah, usually it's, you know, oh hey, here's the test out contract, which is 3 months in length. So like you are hired for 3 months just so they could check if you are cut for the job. Then they can extend your contract to whatever time, but still there are like different time kind of things. So you have 3 months, then usually people are giving for a year, and after a year they see. Like, if they are still not sure if they want to give anyone a permanent contract, it's 1 year. If they... it's just renewed every year. The trial period here is part of the normal contracting, saying they can fire instantly in the first months with no reason. I see. I see. I mean, it would be way easier for my soul and brain to have, you know, permanent contract, or you can leave. I see, I see. Yeah. That is actually way better way. Like, it reduces stress too, because now it's both direction. You have to give notice if you leave too. Yeah. That is a really good system you described there. Because like people know where they stand and know where they are going to get fired, so they can just prepare, get a new job, or they can prepare and like, hey, I've been searching for something new, I have this company, they want to hire me, I'm starting next month, here's my thing. It's like an indefinite length contract. Yeah. Like, we can have those too, but very little amount of companies is doing that. So yeah. Like the main issue I found out in companies, when another company hires us, they expect us to have notice time at the previous company for around a month. Yeah. I see. So it can overlap. Hmm. I see. Also, as a contractor, I won't have pension at all. Oof. That's awful. For us, when it comes to pension, it depends on how many years you've worked and how much you've been earning. My taxes are lower to normal is 42%, mine is 28%. Oh, I see. So like the pension cut in the taxes is not calculated in, you can say. Yeah, because pension is paid by the employer and the gov. Yeah. And the gov part is the smaller. Of course it is. For us, we are kind of paying it. So like our pension is being like our our money is being cut short because of that. Huh, why are we talking now about like pensions and stuff? I pay the gov pension in my tax too, but it's like 500 PLN. Oh, I see. Wait, so you would have it? Because you are paying it in a tax, it would just be barely anything, right? The head is too big for the body. I hate it. There we go. Very little. I see. I see. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to go around with the thing. So yeah. I'm kind of trying to figure out a couple things. I don't really know how I want to go about this outfit. I don't really draw thieves. I don't really draw like assassins or thieves or anything like this. It's a black magic for me. Thieves usually don't wear armor. Leather armor. Usually they have leather armor, don't they? He gives more like a robber vibe. I mean, he is a shadow. He's more like an assassin, ready to like dive in, take down his opponent, and ready for the occasion if the opponent is actually going to have some you know, is going to have some will to fight back with him. So there's another thing, the legs. I kind of want to make the legs in a way where the pants. There are those like ninja pants very popular not that long ago. Not necessarily like that. There we go, like this, okay. Which ones? Like ninja pants, they've had like a very loose crotch and a tighted around like a band tightening everything around the calf. Those are so cool. Yeah. Actually, I wanted these myself. But very impractical once you sit down on public transport. I have some. Oh, I see. I see cool clothing in order. I see. I don't necessarily like do clothes shopping. I have like very specific set of clothing and I'm not really exchanging them for a long time. Until like I actually have to get something new. I think I need to get rid of some shirts and get to buy some new ones pretty soon though. I have those Assassin's Creed hoodies too with the angled buttoning system. I have something similar. It has like a standing collar. It kind of looks like Shino's from Naruto hoodie. It's not really a hoodie. It doesn't have a hood, but it has that collar. Don't wear the cool stuff I order. I don't wear the cool stuff I order. They look better on picture than in practice. I mean, it depends. You also need to style clothing. It sucks. I can't get it right. Okay. That. And I know I need to make the thing even smaller. God damn it. Yeah, but once I start moving and it behaves really unlike if I were to pose for a photo or restrict my movements in weird ways. Yeah. That's understandable. But yeah, I don't really like doing clothes shopping. There are times where I actually need it. I have t-shirt hoodie too. That sounds weirdly practical. It's a t-shirt with hood, half sleeveless though. Like those sleeveless hood these boxers used to wear when going to ring. I've had that one too, myself. I'm wondering if this one is actually going to look good, but whatever, we'll see. I genuinely had to style the legs because I couldn't really figure out how I want them to be. So it kind of should go like this, and up to here it's supposed to be a rubber band, and then over here it should like start getting wider. Okay, like this. We got it. At least from that side. Okay. I'm kind of stylizing this shadow to a ninja, to be fair. I don't really understand this one. That, 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 and that. Okay, we got it. To be fair, like, frankly, I think it's not coming together. I feel like it's not my day today. Yeah, I'm really starting to have a weird feeling that it's not going to turn out the way I want. By the way, we need a name for him, so folks, remember that you can name the characters. And actually, you can still name our body here. Actually, what do you think about this outfit? It looks cool. wonder what to do for the arms. There's one I really like and don't know why I'm always coming back to it. Oh. What design is it? Let my computer forward the night doing random designs. There is one I really like and I don't know why I'm always coming back to it. Oh, I see. Now I read the entire thing, I'm so sorry. Can I see? It looks like a half-breed between demon hunters and a tiefling. Ooh, I like it. It's really cool. Gray and orange so good together. Yeah. This was also really good design, by the way. Like, ironically, that is also a really good design. I like how simple they are. Yeah, easy to draw. If I want to take a base character and do different clothes on it, yeah, it's going to be way more simple. Especially if you know, some characters are going to have kind of a repetitive design kind of thing. Because then you also are going to have the you know, already like pre-made items for your character, right? A lack of details make it easier to see which parts are more important. Yeah, exactly. Reverse engineering drawing, yeah. Kinda actually, because it's also a principle. Like, you want to start with drawing things less, less detailed, because then you're understanding the general shape of it, and then you want to keep on adding the details. You also want to sit down and add detail, you know, later on. You want to also learn to sit down and draw details only on the most important elements of the character, for example, or just on the main portion of the artwork. Oh no, the cat. Oh my. Hi Skylar, gotowi hear how your prep has going? I missed you. Aww. I haven't seen in a while on the chat too. How have you been? And your everlasting beauty, oh my. I know, sorry, life. No, it's okay, no need to say sorry. Like, you know. We have our own age and we have things to do, you know what I mean? Like, you know, some people go to university, some people are chasing a career, right? So I'm here now. Got to hear. Got to see you again. Also, I think some of those streams are going to be muted after a time being. Zega. Like, did you actually send a request to make it, or was it like that, just out of nowhere? I have a big list and it peaks randomly. Oh, that's nice. And Skylar, how have you been this whole time? Did you watch something cool? Been to the cinema for stuff? Recently? Also, the drama with Jocknix is getting wilder and wilder. Apparently, like, most, if not all, of the accusations in the Google Docs and basically people's statements have been even fabricated. Like, they even have a suspicion of using a graphical tool. So that's pretty wild. And also that kind of proves that nowadays you can't really believe anything you see on the internet. That's why I wanted to withhold from any judgment unless there's like proper statement, especially that the lawyers were getting involved really quickly into that. Why use graphical tool? It's noticeable. I mean, they're not really. Like, if you know what you're doing, it's not really that visible. Yo, is that a bobber? Let's go, bobber. Just open web-based Discord, press F12 and you can alter it how you want. Yeah, that's also, you know, that's also a way. Okay. I think, yeah. So yeah, well, you know, at least the accusations are going to be taken down, hopefully, and Jocknix is going to receive compensation for defamation. I mean, if there is a legal case, they can get the logs from Discord. They did. They did, and that's why there's an information that it's been at some points fabricated. Some messages have been deleted to create kind of a view on everything. So yeah, that's that. They actually got the logs, and the guy who's been lawyering the entire thing until last time. Yeah, I told you most of those messages seem very out of context. Yeah. Like I knew I've seen it. The thing is that I really didn't want it to get involved into it, and I just didn't want it to talk about it. I didn't want it to pick sides or anything like that. So, to be fair, now I'm kind of disappointed in the person who actually did it. Like, really? So yeah, it was a bit of an emotional roller coaster because, you know, for a second, you know, as people were talking, you know, I've really started to feel quite bad. But on the other half, I was like kind of constantly thinking that Jocknix would never do something like this. On the other half, I wouldn't expect the other person to do something like this either, you know, like fabricating stuff. Oh yeah, out of context messaging is like very typical. I was thinking about, they recently changed the age of consent in his country up to 18. Yeah. But again, like, I think Jocknix wasn't even at the age they were claiming to be. I don't think Jocknix is that much old. I think he's younger than me. I'm 25. I think Jocknix is like It was lower before, and if you socialize that way, it's easy to sleep. Maybe. But the thing is that I think Joknix is like 2 or 3 years older, 2 or 3 years younger than me. Was over 16, yeah. And they claim that, he was 20 at that time. I think though he was younger than this. Also, I think the person was also older than that. Because she was claiming to be 16, if I'm not mistaken, around 2020 when we were starting our journey. Right? Like, because we all established to be kind of, we've had like an established friend circle, right? So we were just sitting around the same Discord server, all of us were like talking about stuff. Imagine they change age of consent in your country to 24, then they prosecute you for talking with a 22-year-old. Yeah, imagine that. I don't know what to do with the feet, but okay, whatever. I know it's different. Yeah, but like, my back hurts so badly right now. Oh my. I know I shouldn't be laughing, but it's kinda. It's kind just the way of talking. Had a lot of gay friends. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know the way of like talking and stuff, but I suppose he kind of had this some sort of personality, you know. Ah, gee. Hey, we've reached 580 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go. I don't know what to do with the feet. Yeah, dramas are crazy. Dramas are crazy. I hate dramas. A lot of them are just done because someone was trying to be funny, or because someone's trying to get famous by falsely accusing someone and thinking that they'll manage. It's like very wrong kind of thing, you know what I mean? Or they are pre-planned to get relevancy. Yeah. Yeah, like you see a lot of situations where you have people on the internet making a drama, and after like couple months of ending of the drama, it gets, you know, like they out of nowhere start to. I like pirate software drama though. Yeah, I kind of like it too. Pirate software drama is was thought of, like it was it's actual drama. That's the thing. Like what pirate software had to do was an actual drama. You don't see that many of them on the internet, and they are good. They are usually good to watch because you actually see something that looks and feels genuine. You know, that's the issue. Also, there's a lot of people who are calling themselves drama tubers and they are like covering dramas. I think drama tubers should be all the YouTubers who are only gaining relevancy because of constant dramas happening around. Also, Roblox drama was due to never heard seeing kid places being wiped of malicious people. Yeah, yeah. That, like, that I can say. Yeah. Like now we are kind of doing, you know, heartfelt stuff on the recent events, and you know, I can say like that was due to I was kind of following what was cooking. It was boiling a lot, you know, for a lot of time. I think I've already seen stuff happening there, like people making videos about this drama when I was still in technical college. And I finished my technical college 5 years ago. Because I started streaming when I finished my technical college. During summer time, generally. That's all. That's why I have my thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's that. Genuinely. It was cooking for a long time. Dude was constantly bringing up, you know, people out of the socket. It really hurts that place that's supposed to be for kids is full of people like that. But on the other hand, like, yeah. Also, the sheer fact that people like that even exist is freaking disgusting. The sheer fact that people like that actually exist is goddamn disgusting. Really. I genuinely can't. I just can't. Like, at certain point, like, you know, when I was still playing games, I've had like, oh, you know, that looks cool, that looks good, but in the end it was just like, oh no, a huge no-no going on. You just have to make 18+ servers and rage restrict them. Yeah. I mean... yeah. But I don't think it would help. I genuinely don't think it would help. It would be disaster still. Because seriously, like, okay, you have someone 18+, they are age restricted and verified. But on the other hand, like, Discord's age restriction is literally showing, oh, this server is or channel is age restricted. Click OK to proceed. That's literally it. I suspect people do it in Roblox because it's a social place like VR chat with many people. but they don't have VR. I doubt everybody is there for the kids. Also, it has good APK to do custom fun stuff. Yeah, like I've genuinely seen a game based on Dragon Ball that was like an RPG, like Dragon Ball Online, made in Roblox, and it could literally make like it would genuinely make me want to play this game. So there are like there can be fun stuff even for like older audience. The issue is like, you know, also VR chat is not only full of people like that. Usually there are like specially coded servers because you have like sub-servers of it, rooms. So genuinely there has to be like a solution, you know? Blip. So yeah, also the shadow angel is kind of done. I need to draw his wings. I'll draw it later. I don't want to do it now. Also, what do we do for his name? Any name ideas, folks? Any name ideas? I'm sorry, I keep yawning. You do the wings? Yes, I'll be doing the wings. Like he's an angel, so of course he has to have wings. Like that's something we've already established with Nathaniel. And we genuinely I think I've kind of said that all the races that we're establishing here are just going to be like establishing the rules for them. Wait, give me a second. My boss sent me the list. I'll have to... Yeah. I have to send out my... I have to send out the list to the drivers. Who drives at what time tomorrow. So yeah. I need to turn on WhatsApp for God's sake. On my PC. Why do I see the wings? Had only 2 energy drinks. Where do you see the wings? In my head. But like on this character, you see the wings? Yeah. I mean, maybe your imagination is very vivid right now. I don't know why though, but it may be. Mm. I'm kind of doing my job right now because I have to send out information to my to the drivers. He received the thing, right? Yeah, he received the thing. Okay. And that guy. Hmm. I'm like zooming and probably doing a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I think I've done a lot of mistakes sending the lists. Whatever. I just don't. Edit. Tomorrow is 26th. Back to the topic, I think that's why VR chat is popular and even FF14 ERP. Yeah, that's genuinely a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I know one of my friends do the nasty furry things in VR chat. I mean, that's for sure. That's for sure. It's like their place. Kinda. I see, Zaga, I see. I don't know why you see them though. They are not there yet. Explain the modular changes and stuff, bro. Bro. That's crazy. But alrighty. We've had some talk. We've caught up with some stuff happening on the internet recently. And yeah, I think that, like, you know, also I need to keep up with my schedule this week. And I want to get into doing streams, but the issue is I don't want to stream when I'm feeling bad. Like when I feel nauseous, my head hurts, when I'm tired, like I don't want those. Because I genuinely, usually, like, okay, I can stand it. But when it really catches me, I'm actually not capable to do anything and focus on anything when that happens. I can't just do anything when, like, even my hand throbs a little. No idea why. It's just a weird thing I have. Like, the moment something like even stings, I'm out of doing anything. And I was doing some streams like this, and you could see me, like, you know, just mostly spending this and, you know, those entire streams just sitting and talking, not doing anything. You know, that's the issue. I kind of have to learn how to get around that. Like, it's just, you know, keeping on streaming and, you know, just even ending up just talking would be good enough, but yeah. But alrighty, folks, alrighty. Thanks Zaga for being active chat on Twitch. Thanks Ryan and Hitori, Bonnie, and Skylar for being active chat on YouTube. And as always, folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.